Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Sorry I'm a bit late today. The car insurance is due a week on Wednesday and I've been looking on Go Compare for seeing what quotes I can get because I'm not paying over £320 for the car's insurance when I can get the same thing for £250. Anyway, enough about cars. In case you didn't already know, that's Elizabeth Banks, and when that photograph was taken, she was 38 because it was done on June 2012. She's 50 years old now, and like Olivia Wilde, she's a natural blonde, as you can see. And surprisingly enough, Elizabeth there is an inch shorter than me. But she's like Gwyneth Paltrow, happily married, and like Gwyneth and Olivia, she has children, so there's no harm in looking, as Mum used to say, so that's as far as it's going to go with me, even if, as I said, I was rich as Elon Musk by being as clever as Tony Stark. Never mind, enough about that. As you know, the women are getting increasingly picky, and these high-profile women are finding that the high-profile men don't really want them because the high-profile men have options. Now, this is starting to have an effect not on the mainstream media, but on the women-focused media. As I found this, looking around yesterday, as you can see, it's Evie. This was done on December 11th last year. Why smart, beautiful women may have a harder time finding a husband. It seems some of the best women we know, smart, successful, ambitious, are often the ones who struggle to find a great partner. It's only a 2-minute read, but the interesting thing is this bit. One study found women consider 80% of men to be below average physical attractiveness. In other words, they only want the 20% of men, the 80-20 rule or the 90-10 rule. And it says, but since successful career women will struggle to find a man with greater achievements, physical attraction could become more important to her. Well, then why is it that some of these successful women go after the bad boys who are not all that good looking? Answer, the bad boys give them the tingles. And considering the fact that one study found women could consider 80% of men to be below average physical attractiveness, well, some of these high-profile women are not exactly 9s and 10s. This leaves accomplished women with very few romantic options at the top. Now, let's have a look at that. Yes, I agree. This is your tango. Women find 80% of men unattractive, says crazy study. But this was done on March 19th, 2018. You can drop down, female message and male attractiveness and female, least attractive, medium, most attractive. They must be 10s or 9s, where have you? 7 phases. Anyway, you can look at that yourself. I'll put this link naturally below. And it says, some of our standards are superfluous. We must have the checklist of potential mates. We've all seen the checklist on TikTok videos of women who are 4s and 5s complaining that they can't get a guy who's 8, 9 and 10. Most women would like a man who's tall, conventionally attractive, smart, successful, physically fit and funny. I would like a big win on the euro and premium bonds, but what you want in one hand, you can't get it in the other. And it says, it's wrong to want these things, but focusing too clearly on our checklist can offer blindness to people around us. Yeah, most men to modern women are just invisible. Now that was that thing. Now drop down. There's 2 articles. Is your phone keeping you from falling in love? No, but social media is. And where is it? There we go. Making motherhood look miserable can't fix the fertility crisis. Motherhood is under attack, but not the way you think. Now, this goes, no one talks about the single biggest contributor to the growing trend of women not wanting children is moms fearing mongering and complaining about how awful mother is on social media. That's what's, whoops, don't want to see that bint. Ah, shut up. You notice she's got a feminist nose stud. And then it goes down. Motherhood is harder than being a mother because you're now responsible for another human being. In other words, they have to have accountability. And women don't like that. The stakes are higher, the responsibilities are greater, the fatigue is real. But there's part that gets left out, the virtual TikTok sub-stories. The positive parts of your life increase too. And we've got the life of a single mother. That's been covered in other MGTOW channels. Now this daft bint, Clint Cuntless, I want more women speaking up against motherhood and how they hate it. I want more conversation about how motherhood isn't something natural in women and the way they're all groomed into thinking we all want before we all knew what we wanted. And then it goes a nod towards reality. The fertility crisis is real. While there are many factors contributing to declining birth rates and people on both sides of the political spectrum deceptively making motherhood look as miserable as possibly certainly isn't helping. And then it goes political. And then, where is he? Oh, where the damn... There's a reply from Musk. I must have gone past it. Go up there, Christopher. Oh, bloody hell. Here we go. This is an awful morality for those who deliberately have no kids. They are effectively demanding that other people's kids take care of them in their old age. That's messed up. Dinks, double income, no kids. In other words, she's a career woman and she doesn't want children. But when her fertility window closes, she'll be the first one on TikTok complaining that she really wanted children. And then we got this daft bint. My parent complain about her. Her mother raised 7 children, $18,000 a year. Her mother was a stay-at-home mom the entire time. So with my mother, these women don't want to give up colouring their hair, makeup, nail polish, pretty clothes and vacations. Her mother gave up all those things and more. In other words, it's me, as you know, on these videos that you see on TikTok. And then it goes down, what does a woman feel preparing to become a mother? Yada, 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 yada. And more articles about it. But this is just a quick video, but it shows that all these successful career women, they're starting to get the smack of reality, and they just don't like it because they have to make a choice between being a stay-at-home mother and being a career woman, and they've chosen career, a fork in the road. You can't have both. And they're starting to complain, and they've found out that reality doesn't match their expectations, that it says 80% of men to be below average physical attractiveness, except maybe Chad or his brother Tyrone. Well, this is more or less the first indication of 2030 coming along, with 52% of Western women being single and childless, and they may just have a career and nothing else. But I'll have to keep an eye on this, because I just by pure chance came across this article. Well, I think I'm on the 10-minute mark now. It's short and sweet this week because I've said I've been late today, so you know the routine: like, dislike, comment, subscribe, etc. It's completely up to you. So until Monday, where hopefully a little bit a bit earlier in this my weekly video, that's it from me. Bye bye.